Are you back? Thank you very much. Well, we're getting all kinds of requests on Facebook. I even got a marriage proposal. Say no. What did my father say? Love is blind and marriage is an eye-opener. But listen, we have a very happy birthday to Julie Murray from all the teachers at the Stewart School of Irish Dancing. And KT's teachers here, John Coyle. A big hello out to John Coyle. And we also have a very, very happy birthday to Anne O'Hara. She's 82 today, and she's here with all her children, especially Michael O'Hara. God bless Mom. Hail, hail. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Sarah and Anne and Julie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! All right. Well, listen, we're going to start off the second half with actually the opening track of the album. And my father comes from Portumna in County Galway. And there was a place called the Workhouse where my grandfather used to keep cattle. And when I used to go back in the summer times, we'd head for the workhouse to feed the cattle. And that's why I thought it was called the Workhouse. But I never realized the significance of it. And it was the most hated institution and feared in all of Ireland after the famine. There was just terrible times there. And I wrote this march thinking of the people who got away from there. A lot of them emigrated over here and over to America, and where they made the places a lot better. But and we're going to follow it up with a tune called The Hurling Boys of Portumna. Have you ever seen hurling? It's a fantastic sport, and Portumna is known worldwide for its hurlers, much better than the hurling boys of Waterford. But I have to say, my great uncle was the captain of the Galway hurling team in 1923, and that's where I get my hurling physique from. But we're going to try this one for you now. I hope it's called the Portumna Workhouse. And send us out to our great friends up there, Heidi Talbot and Michelle Burke, who shared the stage with us for so many years. They're in the audience tonight. So send us out to you girls. Kate. Kate's back.
Thanks a lot. So I'm going to do a song that was recorded on Cherish the Lady's fabulous new album, Heart of the Home, by...
I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah, you've given the plug already. Yeah. Have you not heard about it? It was recorded by the Ennis Sisters, a wonderful group from,
Newfoundland.
Sisters from Newfoundland. And so there was 3 of them, and there's one of me, and so you'll bear with me. I'm going to try this song. It's a beautiful old sea shanty. It's a hard couple of words to say together. It tells the story of this sailor who was out doing his business at sea, and he got word that a baby was born to him by his wife at home, and he wanted to get back as fast as possible, and she withheld the gender of the baby just to make sure he'd get home, you know. So we have our ways.
Oh, there you go. That's right, Kate.
So it's a lovely old thing called Ambletown.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Amble is a fine town with ships throughout the bay. I'm wishing in my heart I was there myself today. I wish in my heart I was far away from here, sitting in my parlour and talking with my dear. And it's home, dearie, home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie, home. A letter came today and somehow I couldn't speak. With proud and happy tears that keep rolling down my cheeks. There's someone here, she said, you've been waiting for to see, with your merry hazel eyes looking up from off my knee. And it's home, dearie, home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie, home. But the letter never said if we have a boy or girl. It got me so confused that my heart is in a whirl. I'm going back to port where I'll quickly turn around, take the fastest ship that's bound for Ambletown. And it's home, dearie, home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree, they're all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie, home. Oh, there's a wind that blows and it's blowing from the west. Of all the winds that blow, 'tis the one that I like best. For it blows at our backs and it shakes the pinion free. It soon blows home to the north country. And it's home, dearie, home. It's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree, they're all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie, home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree, they're all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie, home, and it's home, dearie, home, and it's home, dearie, home. Thank you.
Kate Purcell. Well, upstate New York, there's a place called the Catskill Mountains. We'll dedicate this to you. But it's about 2 hours north of New York City, and they have a fantastic Irish festival there. And for years and years, since the 1940s, it's been the place where all the families threw the kids into the back of the station wagon and headed up to the mountains, and they let the kids run amok. And a lot of people found their wives and their husbands up there. But they have a traditional festival that we go to every year, and it's just a wonderful place to go. And we played the festival, and after that night, after our show in the afternoon, we had a gig in Buffalo. But anyway, all my life I had gone up to the Catskills and turned around and came back down the same road. But with the sat-nav, or the GPS, it had us come out, and myself and Marilla got in the car, and I went that way. And I had never gone that way in all the years I'd been going up there. And wound up, we were driving through the beautiful Catskill Mountains, and it was just dusk was coming down, and there was mist on the mountain, and it was just the blue-purple mountains majesty. It was just gorgeous. And I turned to Marilla and I said, "Now, Marilla, this is as beautiful as Connemara." And what'd you say? She said, "Not a hope in hell." But anyway, I wound up, this little tune this little tune came into my head, and I started humming, and Marilla says, "What's that?" And I said, "I don't know, I'm just making it up." Anyway, I wrote this tune on the way back. It's called "Farewell to the Catskill Mountains." And another one off Heart of the Home. Hope you like it. It's a little waltz. If anybody feels like waltzing, stay in your seats. Okay, listen, that was fantastic. That was a good stretch. We're so fortunate, you know, we're all daughters of fathers that played music, and they passed their music down to us. That's how we all got started. And we're so thrilled that one of our dads is still here to play a couple of tunes with us. And he's a man who needs no introduction here in Glasgow. He's the great Hughie Boyle. All the way from Donegal. Looking good, Hughie.
Thank you, Jody. I'm feeling very good.
You're feeling very good. He's going to use the Bowron mic, John, right?
I can wear the hat
You
tonight.
can talk to the mic because they can't hear you. I can hear you. Say what you got to say to the people.
I'm not a midget, you know. I'm so delighted to be here in Glasgow once again. I live in Donegal now. Well, one or two Donegal people in here. But you ever thought of Ashkies? But it's, as you know yourselves, it's very windy in Donegal, so I can't wear the hat there. So this is the only place I can wear the hat. I was that windy in Donegal last night, Joni. Now, I'm not going to tell you a lie on this one. I have a neighbour and his hens, and one of the hens laid the same egg 4 times. It was that windy. What a bit of noise. It was like a Cherries the Ladies concert.
Well, you know, we also have to tell you, Hughie plays over in what's the name of the castle? What is it called? Glenveigh Castle. Was anybody ever in Glenveigh Castle in Donegal? Well, there's one of the lovely dancers we have with us is Gavin Shevlin, another world champion. And Gavin, come on out here, Gavin. Gavin, I have to say, Gavin is from Letterkenny. But his mother is from the Gorbals. So give a nice round of applause for Gavin Shevlin here. And Hughie and Gavin have been working together. Isn't that right, Hughie?
Well, time for the midget again. Gavin dances with me out in Glenveigh since he was a wee boy. In fact, he'd been ideal for this mic. But he wasn't here 10 years ago. And through the years, I've seen him develop as a fantastic dancer and a great young man as well. And we used to fiddle about making up wee dance sets and all this out in Glenveigh Castle, and it was on the cobblestones, you know. And you see, I was a contractor, so it was ideal for me because I got the job of replacing the stones after he was finished dancing. So we had work all year round in Glenveigh. It was great. So, and this is a wee dance, just a reel, a waltz, a jig, and another reel, fiddling about with tunes. And we decided he calls this the special dance.
Speciality?
Oh, the speciality dance, sorry.
And we're all going to see it for the first time.
So this is the debut of the speciality dance. See, I knew if you stuck with me, kid, you would have been famous. See? Oh, somebody's not happy.
first time they've clapped all night, Huey. You might as well do another one. I gotta borrow that hat after you're done.
Thank God for the midget.
We certainly will. That's Huey Boyle.